Hi friend, I am Leigh Koechner. Welcome to day number 29 of FYG GYG, Find Your Gift and Give Your Gift, 33 days to a more joyful life. Today is day number 29, and before we get into it, I would like to just take a few grounding breaths with you. Put your feet down on the ground and uncross your legs. Put your palms down on your lap, and just realize that just by breathing, just by being on the planet, we are enough. So as you take your 3 grounding breaths today, please allow your mind to know that you are enough just because you are here. You don't have to do a damn thing. So the work that you're here doing now is just a cherry on top of you being on this planet. So close your eyes, and we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. It's so wonderful to know we don't have to do a damn thing and that we are okay just where we are. Our topic today is celebrating you. We are celebrating you and who you are and where you are and the work that you have done here today. It's party time, people. Take a big breath and, oh, yay, it's party time. Allow yourself a minute to energize your body, to be excited, to feel alive, to feel invigorated that you're here and that you're connecting with me and you're connecting with the people that are watching with us. Congratulations. You are doing the best that you can where you are. Maya Angelou says, when you know better, do better. And you guys are doing better because you're making a conscious decision every day to learn more, to step forward more, to be more vulnerable, more open, more healing, more gentle with ourselves. So congratulations. I'm going to actually stop to give you a standing ovation. I'm not standing, but pretend I was. Yeah! Woo! I'm so proud of you! Way to go! I am your cheerleader today. I'm proud of you. I am your parent. I am your friend. I am your child saying, way to go. You are doing it. And that's what all the people around you could say if they were awake, and you could say to them, which you can. But I am proud of you, really. Last night I watched the movie called Wonder. I went with 2 of my kids, about a little boy who had facial deformities. And his mom homeschooled him till 5th grade. I think he had 37 surgeries on his face. And some kid goes, God, you should have plastic surgery. He's like, I've had it 37 times, but it was obviously not for my looks. It was so I could see and I could hear and I could move my mouth and all of these things. And at the very end of the film, sorry if I'm doing a spoiler alert, I'm going to. At the end of the film, he got called up on stage after he endured this first year of everyone just staring at him and not touching him and thinking they called him the plague and all the heartache he had to go through. Let alone just having to have that face, right? That's enough struggle. But to having people continually attack you and say stuff, it was really heart-wrenching to watch. And that little boy at the very end gets an award at the end of the year. And he goes up on the stage with his little body, and it just shows his back view. So you see his back, and you see the auditorium filled with people on their feet applauding him, a standing ovation. And he was just looking around the crowd in wonder. And that was the name of the movie, but in awe and wonder, like, why are you guys standing up for me? And I thought to myself, I bet he's thinking, all I did was just be me. And that brought tears to my eyes because that's all we have to do. That's all we have to do is just be us. That's it. We just have to be who God created us to be. We don't have to find that person. We don't have to educate that person. We don't have to take another damn class to become who we are supposed to be. We are. We were created exactly who we were supposed to be. And all we have to do is allow ourselves to be that person. All we have to do is quiet our minds and our stories and our to-do lists and our beat-ups and our talk downs. Just stop it and allow ourselves to be who we were created to be. So I applaud you that all you have to be is you. I love this idea. Take a minute, you guys, to look in this journey, all that you have done, all of the memories that you have looked at, all the memories you've looked at from your childhood, from your adulthood. A lot of them weren't pleasant and brought up a lot of feelings, and probably cried or got angry and were freeform writing and throwing it in the fire. It's like all of these things that come up, but they're just thoughts, right? And we can be in a new way with them and be gentle with them. You guys have been open to new ways of thinking, from holding your little kid inside to talking to the angels at night to work for you, to being open to the idea. Like one time a medium told me my dad came back as a squirrel sometimes to say hi. So every time I see a squirrel, I'm like, what the hell? If she was right, hi, Dad. If she was wrong, I'm thinking about you, Dad, right? So there's a win-win situation from letting your mind go to any place it wants to go, anything that is available to us, anything that seems silly and out of reach and ridiculous and right on. I love that stuff. Let's fill our stuff up with that's so ridiculous. It makes us smile and giggle and think loving thoughts, right? So all of those are so wonderful. So I congratulate you for allowing yourself to think in new ways, because when we are new with ourselves, we can experience life in a new way. We can have new opportunities. We can have grand change when we are open and we welcome it. Someone reached out to me recently saying, I have done something really bad. I mean, really bad. And I was thinking, I wonder if that person remembers that I was talking about every single thing that we do that happens to us, that comes in front of us in our life, is for our growing and learning. And if we know that people who feel healthy and whole act kind and do nice things, then we know that people who don't feel healthy and whole act like assholes and do negative things, right? So if you're doing the best you can do where you are, and you're feeling bad and unwhole and unworthy, then that thing that you did that was bad was exactly what you were supposed to be doing at that moment in your life for your learning and growing. Can you see that? Can you let yourself off the hook? You are always doing the best that you can where you are. Oh, you are always doing the best that you can where you are, just as you are doing the best that you can when you do the bad thing, right? You didn't wake up and go, I'm going to do something bad today. You woke up and said, I feel like shit. What is something that equals that energy field where I am, way down here? Oh, this action, cheating on my spouse would, beating someone up, abusing someone, anything that, you know what, that down here in this lower energy level, if you're down there, that's where you're swimming. Those are the things that are coming up in your forefront because it matches where you are. As you heal and you grow and you rise, those things don't come around as much, or they come in softer, kinder ways. So let's really know that everything is for our learning. And when you know that, the bad stuff that's so bad I can't tell anyone, or so bad I'm ashamed of, or so bad I'm embarrassed about, that's your gift. The bad stuff is the best stuff. If you repeat it constantly and you don't grow and you swim in it for the rest of your life, not so good. If you feel the devastation because you have stepped out from this pit up a little bit, enough to have distance that you can look down and go, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. How wonderful. You're having awareness that you're not down here anymore. Now what? Now, how can I quit the pity party that I'm a bad person? And I'm not saying that in a way that dismisses feelings. I'm saying that in a way to switch perspectives for a moment. I'm going to look at that thing and go, oh my gosh, I can see that now. I'm not in it. I'm not doing it. And I feel bad about it. Wonderful. I'm waking up. Now, how can I keep moving up? How can I learn from it? How can I grow? How can I ask for forgiveness? How can I take ownership? How can I, right? And then how can I be gentle with myself and realize I was doing the best that I could where I was, and my behaviors were matching how I felt about myself and about life. Can you see that shift of bad to compassion, of judgment to love? I have my hand near my heart and kind of my heart and my soul area. This is where we need to go. As soon as you have awareness that something was bad, that means you're out of doing the bad. I'm just doing this because I don't know what's bad anymore, what's good. Somebody has to kill someone for the world to come together and support them and for us to see humanity and love. Was the killer the bad one, or was he the one to liberate us to love? I don't know. I don't know anymore what's good and bad. All I know is that everything is happening for our soul's evolution, for our human brain to quiet down and connect to our true self. People who are waking up, people who are doing the work, people who are trying and evolving are moving up. And up here is abundance, love, and joy. Wow, the more we move up, the faster we push out negative energies, the faster we cut off the relationships of toxicity, the faster we are gentle with ourselves, and we give ourselves a freaking break, right? And we go from giving ourselves a break to celebrating ourselves. I fucked up. Awesome. What can I do with this today? Well, let me immediately jump in. I'm not going to fall to the ground because I fucked up. I'm going to have ownership and work through it quickly with grace and ease and learn from it so I never have to fuck up that way again, right? Let's have some lightness about ourselves. If we're always in a dark place and things are bad, that's a choice. You might not be awake to it, but you're choosing that. So instead, I'm going to dust off my pants, sick of being down there, and I'm going to start looking at the things that are upsetting to me. Oh, I did this bad thing, this bad thing. What did I learn from it? How can I take ownership of it with other people and myself? And then how can I be gentle and move in a new way? Let's shake it up. Today I celebrate you. I acknowledge you for the work that you are doing. Way to go. And I give you a standing ovation. And give yourself one, gosh dang it. After we're done, go in front of a mirror, smile at yourself, look yourself in the eyeballs, soul gaze with yourself, because you know inside of there is something amazing that you have, that you're privy to, or whatever, I couldn't think of the word, that you have access to. Look, see that person and go, thank you. Thank you for being in there. Thank you for being a part of this with me. And thank you that I can stop this to see you and connect with you. I'm doing all right. Things are okay. Things are okay. When we can be gentle with ourselves and realize we are exactly where we are supposed to be, experiencing exactly what we are supposed to be experiencing, we can relax, listen, and learn. So we can put away the sob story, the victim story, the depression story, and go, oh, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Teach me. Let me get this. When we think something different should be happening, or we are not at ease with what is, we are in dis-ease, and we all know what that causes. Stress and judgment and all that kind of stuff, it's a silent killer. It hurts our bodies, it destroys them. It makes disease, it hurts relationships, it feeds the silly stories that we hold. It only hurts us. So hello to exactly where you are supposed to be. Learn what is showing up in front of you and move on to the next learning. Keep moving up the energy levels, and remember, joy, love, and abundance are up here. Okay, you guys. I'm going to pause my applauding you and praising you and celebrating you for a moment to ask you to open your journals. If you don't have one, do this later at another time when you can get your hands on it. Open your journals, go to the very first page, and look at your intention. I want to do this today before we wrap this up in a couple of days. Look at your intention. Does it still match what you feel today? Do you need to tweak it? Have you reached it? Are you on your way to reaching it? From this process, do you realize that doesn't speak to you anymore at all and you need to rewrite it? It's a good day today as you're celebrating yourself, as you're acknowledging your hard work, as you're being gentle with yourself, to look at your intention. And remember that intentions guide our lives. Intention allows us to co-create our lives. Without intention, we're just walking around. Intention is our GPS to get to where we want. So look at that intention, tweak it if you need to, celebrate if you've already achieved what you wanted, make a game plan if you haven't. Intention makes you the captain of your soul. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna have to change my quote to, all I had to do was be me. That's all. There's an Amy Grant song, all I ever have to be, all I have to be is what you made me. It's so beautiful. All right. My other quote I wrote was, I love knowing that where I am is exactly where I am supposed to be. Dear God, thank you for our lives. Thank you for the stories, situations, people that come up before us to show us and to guide us where we need to learn and we need to grow and we need to go. We're grateful for every experience. Let us be gentle with ourselves and let us erase the word bad and replace it with learning. Lord, thank you for all of the learnings we had, because each one, whether it was good or bad, has gotten us exactly where we are today in a pretty amazing place of seeking and evolving. Send love and light out to everyone watching and myself, to everyone who's struggling and hurting, which is basically everyone. Amen. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow for day 30. I'm excited and sad. Thank you.